take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give it, give him a taste of Kiwi. Show him you're the best. Give him a taste of Kiwi. You're better than the rest. Give him a taste of Kiwi. Show him you're the best. Give him a taste of Kiwi.
Kia ora, no mai, hoki mai. Welcome back to another episode of the Kiwi NRL podcast. Tonight I'll be your host, Lennie, as per usual. We've got guests on tonight. We've got Sam, Optimus Brill. How are you, brother? You good?
Yeah, good, mate. Back to reality today, obviously being a Monday, and I'm back to normal hours. Winter shutdown's done all my dairy work, so I can actually start at 7:30 again, which has been honestly the best thing in my life was waking up at 6 o'clock this morning. So
Nice. Also, we've got Jason, a smiley, weatherly breather. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, man. No winter shutdown for me. I just normal sparky hours.
yeah,
Still on those roos, eh, mate? Still on those roos.
That's it, bro.
how are you? How are you after the weekend, Mr. Brookie? I see you had an early knock on Saturday night from Instagram. I saw.
Yes. It's a big day for your boy. No, we had our all our Matamata Raiders juniors out hosted in Matamata, so we had Ngatia and Pairoa and Hauraki, come over. For our juniors, we had 160 kids from Matamata playing league, so that was me.
Oh, that's amazing, eh?
And then
That's
we
a
had
lot of sausage and bread.
That's a lot of sausage and bread. It's a lot of sausage. And then obviously we had our Matamata Raiders seniors men's get the dub at the grand final, so Big Saturday. So yeah. But yeah, it was great. Had a few beers, obviously, with the lads after, obviously, I took the comp out. So
Epic game. Hectic.
unbelievable game. Fill us in, Jase. You were there. I was still cleaning up all the mess. I was the nice guy that stayed behind and let everyone else go. So fill us in, Jase.
Shit. Well, I didn't get first try scorer on Pommy. He got second try scorer, so bonus back.
Yep.
But now who was it? Tokoroa came out and scored first. I was like, okay, missy kick, sweet. And then I think the boys just took a little bit to warm up, but once they warmed up, man, they were hectic. Like Tokoroa kicked off the first kick off, and Hums went to catch it and slipped over, and then the ball went over him, and then one of the forwards got it. I was like, oh shit! And then 5 minutes after that, Hums slipped over again. It was this real dewy, slippery on the ground, but then
the old slip and slide, eh?
Yeah, once the boys got into it, it was such an epic game. Can't remember this. I think we were up at halftime, maybe.
Just up at halftime.
Yeah,
2
and then
points.
something like that. It was close, real close. And then the second half, boys got it home, and great game by everyone. It was hectic. Some big hits, and just
Plenty of Rugby League was saying that's the biggest travelling crowd they've had to one of their
that's what Pommy was saying. He's saying
finals, I believe.
Yeah, the biggest crowd they've had for a travelling team, bigger than any, and probably nearly bigger than any local team. They're saying, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so
which is insane.
Unreal.
Didn't Hums get MVP?
Hums got MVP. Yes, he got the
That's so good.
MVP of the final. So the old boy managed to get there. We're actually building him a statue at Poland Park at the moment. So you don't need too much. We don't need much material.
No. Yeah, it does have to be very tall as well. That's for sure. Maybe a bit wide, eh? But
yeah, be girthy.
It was But one thing I really, I got a little bit emotional because I just, when you see your best mates and close friends do something so well and succeed from it, especially in the sporting arena, it was just such a cool night. It made my weekend when I found out they won. Just what we're trying to achieve in Matamata and what we've needed to have for a very long time. Shit, I would have played rugby league back in the day if it was a team, And it's just I think what Hums and Pommy have achieved with that club and going forward now, obviously with 160 kids playing league, I think it just shows you there's always room for two codes up.
100%. 100%.
And emotional.
And that's coming from me, a huge UMS boy as well. Remember?
Yeah. You can see how emotional
we are aware.
Hums and Palmer. Well, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
just how much it meant to them because they put so much effort into it and
a lot into it.
to get- it was insane.
Yeah, so big ups
Nope.
to the boys, eh? Big ups to the boys.
Epic.
Shout
Great
out
goal
to the
Hums as well.
yeah. He had a bit of a mixed outing the week before.
Yeah.
Um,
Lost the kicking duties.
lost the kicking duties, but stepped up this week when it really mattered. But to be in their first ever grand final or first season, make the grand final alone, but you let alone win it. Unreal for the town. It's the talk of the town. Anywhere you look, it's just Raiders merch everywhere. Yeah, it's crazy. And just having that many kids playing league as well has been been epic.
I
Did you
do like
hear
it
what,
how oh, sorry, you go.
Hey, I can say, did you hear what Hums and Gab's kid Rocco did? One of the Tokoroa boys were taking a sideline conversion, and just as he went to run up and take it, he's like, "Oh yeah, he'll miss that." Or called out to Kaidi, he's like, "Kaidi, he'll miss that," and like he missed, but like, fuck man,
That's it. That's banter, man. You need that. You need that.
Like,
What are you going
look
to
at,
say,
like-
Sammy?
No, I was just saying, as like I'm quite happy this sort of scenario happened in Matamata, because obviously there's a lot of controversy between like both clubs are going to lose players they're here or there, and it's been quite nice this tournament after kids rugby is finished because it gets kids want to play both, don't they? At this age,
100%. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and then when they get through college and then they get to pick and choose which way they want to go. Now you've got a couple of options, eh? And I just think we're losing rugby and rugby league in lower levels something crazy, just through participation. And this small little stories like this is what generates more popularity as well. And if we get this throughout other towns, it's going to happen more and more and more. And rugby and rugby league just get back on the map again. And I think it's just amazing for the codes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And I think it comes back to that being able to play both when you're a kid. Like, we never got that, obviously, growing up in Matamata.
No.
It was a rugby town. And then eventually we had to travel to play leagues. So to have that in our backyard's huge. And to just have the local support's been unreal. Like, even the home games, even our home games that we've had have been a mad vibe as well. But I reckon that's the DJ, eh?
That's it, bro. It's a DJ. But nah, bro, there was so many people there. Like,
Shout out
it's
to
like
Hobbiton
Segway.
Bus. Hobbiton Bus, they supplied the bus for the boys.
Shit,
Shot.
been
They were
messy.
good.
Yeah.
And
And
been
then,
messy afterwards.
well, you're not allowed to drink on the Hobbiton buses, so it was almost a blessing in disguise. So they got amongst it on the changing shed, then they had an hour off. So when Joel and I went to go meet them at Prestige afterwards with a couple of slabs, you're kind of used to people all falling out of the bus, like
Yeah.
But it was they were all happy in that, but it was like very controlled because obviously they weren't allowed to drink for that hour. But yeah, so,
Classic.
no, shout out to the Matamata Raiders first season. How bloody good!
Yes.
Yeah. Unreal. All right. We better thank our sponsors. Shout out to Fitzone in the great towns of Matamata, Te Aroha, Paeroa and Waihi. If you want to sort out your rig, get along there and they can sort you out. What have we got going on at the moment? It's finishing up of our 4-week challenge, round 20. So 20, I can't remember which one it is. Round 23, I think, our 23rd one challenge we've done. So it's finishing up. Actually, we've got a special going on. If you sign up during the month of August, you go on the draw to win your membership for free. So if you sign up for 2 years, your name gets put in the draw. If your name gets pulled out, you get that 2 years for free. So if you're thinking about it, if you're on T-Fence, get on board now and you could win it for free. And shout out to Dre over at Mortgage IQ. If you're in the hunt for a mortgage, you're looking at your first house, your second house, your 100th house, or even just advice, mortgage advice, Warriors banter at the same time, get a hold of Dre at Mortgage IQ. He will sort you out. You'll find them on Instagram and also just by Googling Mortgage IQ. All right. Get some questions going, eh?
I reckon you should get a Fitzone down in Christchurch and I might go to the gym again.
You might go to the gym again. You've not been going, mate.
I don't know, bro.
I don't think I've gone for the last 4 months.
Shit. Gainsborough.
Yeah, I know. So maybe get a Fitzone down here and I can,
Sure, the
that means
accountant
I know.
What's the reason? Oh, because my mate Sam wants me to put one down there so he'll go to the gym.
But then think about there's a Warriors game.
Yes.
You're like, I'll just have to go check on the gym.
Yes.
I tell you what, though, the gym scene in Christchurch is booming. You get in the right spot, man.
It'd be crazy. Be very competitive, I'd say. All right. This is from Kane, that Kiwi punter. Congrats too. Had a little baby girl.
Yeah, congrats,
so
brother. Woohoo! You Roosters
shout
girl.
out to Kane. No. I already sent him the Warriors kit, so
Yeah, I was like, you
I made
bastard.
sure I took care of that. So can't have her in Roosters gear, mate. Come on. Right. His question is: does Ponga's form at fullback weigh into him being at 6, like people are predicting? I'm guessing they means for the Kiwis. Thoughts of him playing 6, or are you happy to go with an actual 6? So like a Cody Nikodima who's still playing well. What do you reckon? What do you think, Sam?
See, I just think Ponga has so much more to offer at fullback, especially on the edges, than he does at 6. You know, if we get a specialist 6 that can work in well with him at fullback, that's just it. I think that's something crazy for the Kiwis that we need to have. And I think, the Ponga at fullback outweighs the 6 conversation, in my opinion.
So obviously that I think people are
Cody Nick,
liking
I'd
are liking
rather
the Ponga option because it allows Kenny to play fullback.
but I think, all due respect to our boy Kinney, I'd rather Ponga at fullback at the moment. I just think he just has a bit more to offer than what Kinney does at the moment.
Well, he's probably in better form actually, Ponga, and their team's probably going a bit better as well. What do you reckon, Jase?
I think the Knights trialled the Ponga at 6, and it was an avalanche of just fail because they're trying to watch his head and they put him in like a more defensive position.
Yeah, 1-on-1 kind of, yeah.
And yeah, I'd like to see it for both in the team. I reckon Kenny would be better having like with a better team. Like
That's
him
true.
at fullback
Yeah.
in a better team, he would probably be like more electric like he's been.
Yeah.
I think I just want to see both in the team, but I don't know how you make it work because I don't know if Ponga at 6 is going to work.
It's just because like the Knights have got very good ball running halves, and that's what sort of helps his cause a bit, especially having the Fletcher in the halves as well. It's sort of, I think it's just one thing the Kiwis with Cody might not have. So we need that that electric speed on that side, and that's where you talk about, do we need a faster like a nitty gritty half in there, or do you just where Ponga comes into it, so which way do you go about it? Is there's pluses and minuses of both those arguments.
Yeah, there's also an argument that even though CNK's got a couple weeks off,
That's what I was going to say.
Do you put CNK in at fight late?
I fucking would, 100%.
He was outstanding in the weekend, I thought.
Fuck, he was, man.
And he's played Kiwis 5'8" before, albeit a bit rusty at the start, but that's the first time he played that position. So, I don't know. There's a few options, isn't there, for old Stacey Jones to figure that out. But our best team probably has those 3 in it, and it's figuring out. Well, the thing is with Ponga and CNK is you get positional cover.
Yeah.
Kenny's an out-and-out fullback. So,
Can he play in the halves? Has he ever played in the halves? For the Titans or anything?
Not that I've seen. But he probably could. But he'd probably just be a running 5'8", but
I don't want Ponga there defensively because he gets bloody knocked about, doesn't he? And then
is there a world where you can swap them? Is there a world where you can swap them defensively?
Well, there is, but then, geez, that's a lot of positional play. That's
a lot of fucking around, yeah.
Yeah, especially for 6. 6 to fullback. You can do it in rugby, and that first 5 to wing fullback, but not in the league.
Yes. It's a bloody hard one, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like Cody Nikorima would be hard done by if he missed out as well at this point.
I believe he's playing well enough. He's...
Oh, absolutely.
And I am, if I'm being true to myself, I am a fan of playing people in their position they play week to week. I'm not big on swapping people around.
Yeah, like a Swiss Army knife sort of scenario.
Yeah, in the past it's kind of has burnt us every now and then, but I don't know. But it's going to be interesting. What?
He's got a kicking game. Aaron Clark.
Do you have it? There you have it. He could if we needed him to. All right. Next question. This is from Kane as well. Do we see Lau Lili in a Waz jersey at all this season? I reckon no.
No.
You'd have to have a few injuries.
Can he play 5'8"?
I can't believe how many halfbacks we've had to use.
That's crazy.
just shows how deep a squad you need in the NRL to win the competition, eh?
Oh,
As well.
fuck yeah.
But Tamati,
And
was a couple of
luck.
weeks, eh? Tamati's a couple of weeks
2 weeks?
2 to 4. 2 to 4.
Yeah.
So
when he done it, which is
2
weeks
2
ago.
weeks now.
Yeah.
So would you risk it if he's not quite there? Just like play Hansen or Jet Cleary?
I'd probably, if we're talking this weekend, I'd probably play Hansen, give Tamati the
Yep.
time,
Yeah.
because he's probably going to be the key to us actually pushing to win. Would be Tamati. So you don't want to pull that. You don't want to risk that too early, especially because we're probably in. We're pretty safe to say we're in the 8. It looks like we're going to be in the 4.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do
Yeah.
some insurance. I'm trying to say it with insurance there. Don't want to jinx it, but yeah, I would probably go Hansen. But that brings us into our next question, which is from Andy Kane, which is, if not Tamati Martin if Tamati's not good to go, for who's the wise 7? Do we all agree it's probably Hansen for now until Tamati's calf sorted? What do you reckon?
Yeah,
Sam?
but like this is another scenario. Obviously, Jet Cleary's wants to bugger off, and it's like, do we put him in the team to get him a sniff so he wants to stay? But then you want people playing that want to stay, and that's where obviously Hansen, and he's not a bad footy player, is he? He's not a bad footy
he's
player.
good. He's good.
Yeah.
Ideally, I think if Charles didn't get the old hip drop penalty, I think I'd have rated him in the halves still. So
yeah,
I would have left him there with CHT. And so Tane's all good to go. Eh? He'll be sweet to play for the next few weeks. Fullback.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So I think that worked pretty well with Chansey in the halves. I mean, how many positions can the bro play?
bro,
It's
he's
actually
unreal.
crazy,
Eh?
He's
Like,
played like 4
this-
positions this year.
Yeah.
He has. He literally has. Yeah.
Probably his stint at centre probably wasn't ideal, but he still plays all those positions at a very high click, for someone who's, you know what I mean?
His defensive reads in any position in the field are second to none, I reckon. I reckon he's one of the best readers of the game at the moment. Like, there's one time when he shot out of the line, right on the goal line, and it stopped, like, maybe 10 meters out, and it was on the right edge, and he just flew out, shut him down straight away, and they fucked it up, and then we got the ball back and went straight back down and scored. So
yeah. No, he's been unreal. All right. So next question. Put my phone away by accident. Who's this? Nicholas Spence. Shout one of the Warriors, one of the Matamata Raiders players. Shout out to the breather. 2026 Warriors are on par with 2024 Panthers, if not better. That's his hot take. On par with 2024 Penrith Panthers.
shit.
Big call. What do you reckon,
Massive call.
Sammy?
So that 2024 team for the Panthers, I think it's probably one of the best new era teams I've seen play football. That they've injury wise, that they were lucky enough to have absolute bugger all, and there was no one dominant team other than the Panthers that year. And
Yeah,
but now
it was
you
just
now
them,
you took
them and them, by themselves.
them and the thing is though with the Warriors this year, adversity is the biggest thing we've had lingering over our heads at the moment, and we've battled that. We've been so unlucky in the halves battle that it's just not the battle, but the scenario that we just keep losing and losing and losing. But it shows the pedigree we have at the Warriors right now, and if you go on grit and everything like that, and like I said, adversity, we have to be at the top of probably one of the best teams with what we have in the competition.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Jase?
Yeah, I agree. It's a funny feeling like watching the Wars this year because like you actually go into a game sitting down, you're like, shit, I actually feel pretty confident about this.
Yeah. Should I went to
And you
sleep at
don't normally
half
get
time? I just knew.
But no, like it's definitely, I think, for a long time. Well, you can definitely say it is for a long time the best team we've had and the best we've ever looked. And this comes down to culture, really. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a great point, bro. The culture is definitely probably the best I've seen at the Warriors in regards to being together as a team, but also just the depth of our squad with the young guys coming through. I mean, I can't remember the last time we had this much depth, and to be able to still put a performance on like that, missing some like key people. And over the year, we've missed key people throughout the year, and we've still put on really strong performances. So I think as a team, this is probably the best all-round team we've had. It would have to be.
Absolutely. This had to be the best forward pack the Warriors have ever had in terms of, at the start of the season, maybe not, but then come let's go from round 10 onwards. It just showed, before Origin, and obviously with the Mitch Barnett buggering off next year, I wonder if he's thinking, "Fuck, I'm coming to this club next year."
Yeah, I think that's a good point you make with the forwards though. Like if you look at the forward squad, like not just the ones who start, but for our forwards starting, the forwards on the bench, and the forwards who are out. That's probably the deepest forward pack too, like in the comp.
Well, and you look at the SG Balls winning, New South Wales Cups winning. It's all like, and that's when you talk about depth. That's exactly where that comes from. You have a winning formula at all levels, and that progresses upwards because
it just bubbles up. Yeah.
Well, then it also keeps people at the top accountable. We're like, fuck, there's someone literally chomping at the bit to get my jersey, aren't they?
Yeah. That's it. Iron sharpens iron, as they say. I got a message. I got a long question from Razor. I got to go to my DMs because it said it's too long. So bear with. This is from Ray Nicole Ali. Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, ready.
This is from Razor. Question for Poddy. Let me know if it doesn't make sense. What's the worst outcome you'd be happy with this season? Winning finals games, playing in the GF, or is it a premiership or die this year? So
I got it. Yeah,
I get it.
I'll let you go first, Lennie, because I think this is probably more for you, more than me and you, me and Jason per se.
I would say for me, I think if we don't win this year, that's not a successful outcome for me personally with where we're at and the squad we have. That's how I feel at the moment. I'll be really disappointed if we don't win the final.
No, naturally,
with where we're at. Yeah. I mean, you'd be disappointed, but I just think, in other years, a couple of, like even the time we made it with SJ and that came through.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was still okay with making it. Obviously, gutted they didn't win. But to me, that was an out of nowhere kind of success. That year was pretty crazy. So, but I feel like we've built to this over a period of time, the Warriors, with the squad we have, with the coach we have, with our culture. This seems to be the peak of what we've been building to. So if we don't win this year, I would rate that as, it might sound a bit harsh, but I would say that's not successful in my eyes. I think we should aim for the skies with the team we have. So anything less than that's probably a little bit of a, I don't want to say failure, but yeah. What do you reckon, Jase?
And this, you go, Jase.
Sorry.
Yep. No, you go, Sam. You were going to go on.
Yeah. So, and you talk about, if it can't be a failure, and this is why it can't be a failure for the Warriors to get the top two, because that home advantage up until the grand final is absolutely paramount, because no one wants to come to New Zealand and play the Warriors with our forward pack right now. And it'll be in our crowd and everything like that. But the thing is, though, if the Warriors get into the final, where the Warriors will still have the biggest crowd, like it was in the last one. So it's going to be, Brisbane was a home bloody game by the looks of it. And I think it's going to be a missed opportunity for the Warriors if they don't win it this year, because this is the best opportunity in terms of winning a final that they probably had from the previous two finals.
Yep. That's where I sit too. Do you have anything to add, Jase?
I think top two, it's a failure if we don't win the grand final, because I think if you get the two home finals, you can build that momentum.
Yeah.
Top four is a bit trickier, where I think if you get to the grand final and you perform in the grand final, I'd be happy. And if you lost, it would fucking suck.
Yeah.
But I think top two,
you
got if you got top two, you need to win that for Warriors, because if you get that two home finals and got the teams
hopefully
coming over
a week
here.
off.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Week off.
Sorry. Week off.
Hopefully a week off and two home finals, so.
Yeah. You can build that momentum at home and then just go there. The boys are on a high.
Launch into it.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, if the top two teams of the Roosters Warriors games game, I'm not going to the grand final because I've never watched the Warriors lose to the Roosters. And Lenny, you know that.
It's a free trip, bro. I'll shout you. We'll shout at you for both of us.
Yeah, shout me, bro. Because like at the end of the day, if the Warriors and the Roosters are in the final, those are the two teams that everyone needs to beat right now. And
I agree.
That's my final right now. And this is coming from a Rooster fan. I don't think we can beat the Warriors in the final. I don't think we have, and that's yes, they've got the halves, but I don't think the mana that the Warriors have right now is something that no team in the NRL has. And the fucking it even gets me excited. I'm on the fucking bandwagon now, but I'm on the side card obviously, but like I just get excited. I just get excited because you fellas get excited. And I know how much it means to like all the massive Warriors supporters, and that's what I get excited about. And I've seen the Roosters win many, many times. I think it's the Warriors' time now.
I like it.
Yeah, okay. Many, many times. Yeah, okay.
This guy, I think like what you're going off there, Sam, is because people are still calling Penrith the top dog this season. I don't know if they are.
I can't see it, man.
But
I mean, if
come grand final, Penrith would be the harder team to play.
Yes. Well, this is a question, right? If the Warriors make the final, who would you rather play, Roosters or Penrith?
It's hard because if Roosters win, you'll never hear the end of it from Kane.
Yeah, but in all honesty, who would you be? Just Penrith with what they do in finals, it's scary.
Yeah.
Fuck. Nathan Cleary is just a finals machine. I don't want to play. Warriors play Panthers. I think Panthers get up for it, and that's because of the forwards, the forward thing. If they have their backs,
I just think their forwards aren't matching anyone at the moment, eh? Penrith. But finals remember, Penrith though.
Defensively, they've been pretty good the last couple of weeks. It's only because of our, even against the Warriors, they're pretty good. But that's if you had the old crystal ball rubbing the old crystal ball in front of you, I cannot see the Warriors losing, and that's what's quite scary for a lot of people.
Yeah,
oh, shit.
I think because we got like Roosters and Wars fan in the potty, it would be a real cool.
Yeah. It would be a great grand final. It would be a great spectacle if we, just within our friend group, the Roosters played the Warriors. But yeah, all right, we better keep moving. All right, next question. What was it? I think that might have been all of them.
I've got a quick question.
All of them. Yep. Hit us,
I've got a quick question. This is like a hypothetical. I just wanted to put a little spin on something. I was, NFL starting up again. I'm a pretty fucking huge NFL guy, and one thing that keeps revolving around in my head is, could the NRL implement an NFL draft style system at the start of each season? Do you reckon that would work, especially with all say if you're an SG Ball or New South Wales Cup and you haven't played a game for
NRL club,
NRL, or you've played 5 and under or something like that, like the rookie thing, could you maybe create a draft eligibility system where, obviously last place picks first and create trades and, do you fuck the system up somehow? Because, I don't know. One reason I say this is you see the Roosters just poaching and poaching and poaching. And I happily admit that the brown paper bag from Nick Politis, whatever his name is, comes up trumps.
Uncle Nick.
And then you got West Tigers, who are just a shambolic organisation and losing the plot at any stage of the season when they're going well. And then you've got St. George, who they're going good right now. And I think if you create that system where you have a rotation system of top tier players, could that create a more balanced season?
I think so. I think that would create a bit more balance within it. I'd be a fan of it. I think people have spoken about it for a little while, and I'd be open to it. I'm keen to get rid of the fucking moving mid-season shit.
Yeah, and sorry, that's what I wanted to add on to. It stops that scenario.
Yeah,
because you put a clause in that where hey, you trade players in or out, and if you're wanting to seek a trade, you have to do it before, like, I think in the NFL, you have to do it before the 6th week of the competition. You got a window at the start, and then if you want to trade, you have to wait till next season to go, and you just don't play, or you do play to get yourself a premier trade spot.
I like it. The thing is with like the Tigers, they have such a massive pool of youth coming through, but
Exactly,
because they're such a bloody mess, they can't keep any of them. So I don't mind it. The thing is though, now the Warriors are starting to actually bring through a lot of young gun players, so I would hate for us to lose them.
Yeah, but then those players are going to go somewhere too, because
100%.
And I just think there's a missed opportunity with the depth of rugby league right now that you can create a system where the NRL can control it as well, not the clubs. The clubs don't control it. The NRL can control actual like a bidding system and put rules in place and contracts as well.
Yep, I like it. I'd be a fan of it if they decided to do it, for sure. All right. We'll bring up the games from the weekends. Hey, great question section, guys. Thanks for sending through those questions. What round was it? Shit, we're nearly there, boys.
Round 24.
Round 24.
What a doozy to have on a Thursday night.
Fuck, it was good.
Hang on. Whoa, I've pushed the wrong thing.
Do you want me to go?
No, I got it, man.
No, you got it.
All right. Penrith Panthers go down in a close one against the Sydney Roosters. Thoughts on the game, Sammy, since you're a Roosters head?
Yeah,
Cockhead?
this was like I'm just a big cock. It was a hard one because it was such a defensively based game, which I love to watch. I love a defensive game as much as being a winger. I love to score tries, but watching the middles go at it, I think, fuck, that's exciting, man. That's exciting shit. Nafaihu White was just he only does. He's doing 40-minute stints at the moment, and still absolutely carving up. Leota was awesome as well. I think that Leota Nafaihu White battle just got Leota go, hey, bro, I'm still fucking here, bro. I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm still in the conversation.
Yeah, and that was a great battle, and so that's what I'd like to see on Thursday night. If there's a game like that on Thursday nights, sign me up.
I'd stay up every night. Yeah, every Thursday. What about you, Jase? What did you think of the game?
It was a hectic game, man. Like, I don't know if it was like for you, Sam, but like it just felt like Penrith could had a chance to come back and do it every set. It's like, are they going to do it now?
Exactly.
Are they going to do it now? But
Yeah.
Credit to Roosters, man. They held them out, got the dub. Cherry Evans double.
Yeah.
Question for you, Sam.
Yeah, bro.
Are you worried the Roosters are peaking too early? Because they're on like an 8-game winning streak at the moment.
Nah,
Break the streak.
I don't think they are. This is where I'll allude to with the Sharks later on. Is
the
Sharkies got hot, and then once everything started coming back together again, and players started getting especially the lower teams, they started to get a bit of form coming to the end of the season. I'm not worried about the Roosters because they're clicking on all cylinders right now. Firing all cylinders, and I just think this every part of them right now is what we're going to get for the next couple of weeks coming to final.
Yeah, and I think with the Sharks point too, they're like a Evo one with a boost tap. They just turned the boost. They turned the boost, over boosted it for bloody a few weeks, and now they're bloody exploded.
No, that was bloody old Paul Walker in the Skyline in his first drag race. Hit the turbo too early.
Nearly had you. Never had me. Sweet. All right. We won't spend too much time on each game. Sea Eagles went down 0-22 to the Dolphins. Got the duck egg. What has happened with the Sea Eagles? Dolphins look pretty good. Patchy in moments. But yeah, thoughts on this one, Jase?
It was good to see the Dolphins actually defend, but I don't know if Sea Eagles put much into attack.
Yeah.
Cody got a nice little try.
Yeah. The first try, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, first try.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good game by the Dolphins, especially after last week when I said defense was optional in that Broncos Dolphins game.
It was. What is What are your thoughts on the Dolphins? Are they a threat still? I mean, they've got such gun
No.
players,
No.
but it's not really the gun players that are the problem. It's finding that defensive attitude every week, I reckon.
That game on the weekend against the Eagles, I thought you see the Dolphins of like earlier this year, like frantic, flamboyant, just absolutely amazing, like rugby league to watch. They looked so clunky that game, and so like on attack they were so flat. Like they were trying to force something that was never there. Because I think they're trying to put too much pressure on, not defensive, but just getting Seagulls to be out of their comfort zone. They didn't need to play like that.
No.
Regardless, they were going to beat the Eagles regardless. They just were just trying to, force their hand on stuff that they. Yeah. And
it felt like forced attack. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. And that's why they won't go far, like in the premiership race because because I don't think they just don't have the ability to, they've got aging players on their team. They do have a fucking amazing backline, but yeah.
Shout out to Cody though.
Probably the best.
Yeah.
Cody got 1 try, 1 line break, 1 line break assist, 1 try assist, 2 tackle breaks, and then 26 tackles with the tahi missed.
Shit. That's
not bad for
I thought actually, thinking back, he did look he looked dangerous all night.
Yeah.
It was just execution on some of the stuff from the Dolphins that probably let them down. And trying a few things when they hadn't really earned the right to, so.
Well, this week, Isaiah Katoa's got a little bit, this is showing his
age,
immaturity immaturity of the game a bit. And Cody was just taking the reins where Cody is a player that he shouldn't be needing to take the rein. He needs a 7 to do that for him, and that's what gets him going. But, still 122. No, we can't take that away.
Correct, yeah.
Also, shout out to...
At this end of the season, you just want to be winning.
Yeah. Oh, points.
You can't overthink it too much. Sorry, Jase, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, shout out to JMK. 51 tackles, 0 missed, 1 ineffective.
Unreal.
That's insane.
I still can't... and he had a good game. I still can't... It's so annoying in that we've done that reel about the Kiwis hookers.
Yeah.
And people are just like wanting him out of there. Like JMK is...
It fucking baffles me, man.
He can't play. He's washed. It's like, bro, do you watch any of the? Have you watched him play? That's crazy, eh? He's a real key to their team as well. I reckon, unlocking their team. Poor old Foz. He's really been brought down to earth after a bit of a run.
Yeah.
NRL is a long season, and sometimes it is unforgiving. All right, doggies go down 6-22 to the Rabbitohs. I went doggies here. I thought they showed me enough last week.
Same.
But Souths, no, they pulled through. Thoughts on this game, Sammy?
So this is where the Cody Walker chat comes into it. He seems to have calmed down a bit, and you can see it in his game. And I think he just got the old fucking Jandal backslap, and he showed real. I say this is one of his best games he's played this season because he wasn't out there to be a fucking angry motherfucker. He was out there just to put the ball in the right positions and play some good footy, and that's what the Rabbitohs are smoky to be a lot of upsets coming finals. I reckon, provided they make it.
I agree. What about you, Jase? What do you think?
Well, I think we're versing them this week, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I would have felt way more confident if they lost.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think we can still get one over them. But it was a good game by the Rabbitohs.
Yeah.
And like you say about Cody Walker, because I reckon he's one of the biggest grubs in the game. He's such a hot head. He's such a hot head.
Yeah. I reckon Brandon Smith's just one injury away from being in that Kiwis team.
Bro, he was so good.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
He's a mongrel, and I fucking love that about him.
Yeah. But yeah, he'll be definitely in Stacey's equations at the moment. Especially in around that bench role. He's a different body to those other bench players we have, so but he can ball play a bit, he can play a bit of hooker. He can play a bit of lock, move the ball around. So yeah, he'll be definitely definitely a lot further up the list than he was at the start of the year. He's
for
starting
sure.
to play some really good footy with some consistent game time. All right, this is the Evo with the old boost tap.
Yeah.
They're blowing a piston ring here. 20-24 to the Raiders, but I must say, I feel like Joey Taps willed this team to win this game. His performance.
Fuck, he
in
was
this game
he was unreal. He was unreal.
Big Joe. I think I felt like he was just pulling them across the line there. What were your thoughts on the game, Jase?
Yeah, I didn't see much of this one, just seen parts of it, but Joey Taps, so good, insane, and like
he's up there, because there's a lot of chat. He always seems to be just below the chat of who the best front rowers are.
Yeah,
but you just can't leave him out. Like, I'd argue at the moment, I'm always going to argue this because I'm biased to Kiwi players, but like everyone still has a massive hard on for Payne Haas, which he's a freak.
He's a freak.
But does he have, like, even with comparing to Fish, will Payne Haas come to your club and leave a legacy off the field or change the culture of a club?
I get that, bro. I get that, definitely.
And
we're about to find out, I guess, next year.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, you're right. Whereas Fish, I think he's changed, not the Warriors, but like rugby league in New Zealand, like what he's brought to the club. And then if you're looking at Joey Taps, like he'll go down like with one of the best Raiders players of the last couple of centuries, and they've had some gun players. Yeah.
Easy.
So I'd have him above Payne Haas at the moment, but I always will. But if you know what I mean,
yeah.
if I took my bias glasses off, the Raiders haven't gone that good, but even just seeing that performance in the weekend, you just see how much it means to Joey, and he's a great leader. So shout out to Joey Taps.
When you have a player like Joey Tappan in the forwards that can play the ball as fast as he does, I think it's like 2.26 or 2.24 seconds average. If you get a
you go
2.2, yep. If you get a player like that playing some speed, you gain ruck speed, you gain everything like that. And against the Sharks, you need, because they're a fast team, they're a fast playing team, and then you've got Anthony Blake, you need those bodies being turned fast because they are going to get back in time. And that's having Taps do that, what he did on Saturday, that's why they got in that position to win. And they were so unlucky against the Knights last week. It was a missed opportunity for them because they can still make the top 8, but if they won last week, there was like an easier way in. They've got a lot of things to go against them, and I hope the Raiders make it because they click, they go hard.
Yeah, I agree. Jase, you didn't watch much of it, did you? All right.
No, I didn't watch much of it, but I just seen parts of it.
We'll keep moving. This is a mess fest, but it was pretty exciting. The Eels have been doing this most of the year. Like, they have scrappy games with people, but it ends up being quite an entertaining game.
Yeah.
32-30 against the Cowboys. We had our boy up at Twiddle. Twiddly D.
Yep. You got first try? Did he get first try?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think it was the first one.
Second one.
We're talking about fast play the balls. There is one there where our Kiwi eligible lad Jack Williams, the second rower, is it Jack? He's eligible for New Zealand. Had to be one of the quickest play the balls I've ever seen. To set up a try. He's a really good player. He's solid, Williams. So eligible for New Zealand. What do you think about this game, Sam?
It was. This is one of the games I just don't get interested in. If it's Parramatta Eels or Cowboys sort of scenario, you watch it, but you don't get involved with it. But I just think Cowboys have just lost every single ounce of winning formulas that they ever had. And Parramatta, they're not a bad team, but those two teams are just going to ruin a top 8 berth for a few teams, I think.
For some people, yeah, they're going to ruin their year. But yeah, Cowboys are interesting, man. They can't seem to sort their shit out. What did you reckon, Jase?
This game, man, like, it was a pretty good game. Like, and I don't mind watching Cowboys because they can just turn it on. Parramatta, I just don't really like watching, but Mitch Moses, man, like, he's got to be the biggest winner in the game.
Oh, second biggest winner. Second biggest winner.
No, he's gone above that calling for a head high, and I know it's in the rules.
I know,
but like,
I know.
There's got to be some leeway.
Yeah.
The bro was on the ground.
And if you're getting up asking for it, then it can't have been that bad. But by the letter of the law, the bro was correct. So yeah, just stay healthy.
When he first went to the ref, my nose. Fuck, man.
No.
Well, Lebanese noses, they stick out quite fast, so he just
Oh, that's what.
so it's actually a bit of a tool they can use to like get more head highs, because I don't know if you've seen this side profile, but look at that. That's straight out of Lebanon, mate. Look at this.
So
Bro,
really,
it's like it's out the screen. What the hell?
Yeah.
Lebanese should be sprinters, 100-meter sprinters.
Wins by
Yeah,
half an
that's
hour. Yeah. All right. The game of the round. Warriors humped the Broncos 40-6.
Shit. Pause the potty.
Oh, it turned up. He turned up. It's
turned up.
Oh, and he's turning up.
How good.
Can you give us your James Fisher Harris all-night poo cutter?
Well, I don't know if I could give it justice, but how good was CNK's when you saw the try?
Rip
the face
remove
up.
the mask, yeah.
That was insane, bro.
Yeah, that was mean.
What a
We've
game.
spoken a bit about the Warriors already in the questions, but Jase already talking about it. Overall thoughts on the game, people who stood out to you?
Laban, is he Kiwi eligible, or is he
100%.
yeah.
But he was actually born in Samoa. But,
and Samoa, yeah.
Yeah.
His I think his dad's Māori and his mum's Samoan, from memory.
He was insane, man. Like, he's just getting better each week. And I think you brought it up during the game, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he's just in another level.
His physique
and
too,
Aaron
like
Clark again.
how he's built, his height, his ability. Aaron Clark, yeah, man, he was gone. But Laban's really, I mean, I think it's been transformational getting Liquor out to further on the edge into centre.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think if we're talking second rowers, Laban cannot lose that position.
No.
For me, he's pushed past Liquor in second row picking order.
Yeah.
And he had probably halfway through the season, to be honest.
Yeah, you can't move him. 42 tackles with 2 missed. Like, that's insane.
It's a work rate for him, I reckon. Also, like he has this great.
He's got a massive motor, motor.
But he's always there. Like, we'll put a kick up in goal area, and he's there. Like, he's competing for it, or he's running a great little line, or following little
following a grubber. Yeah,
he is insane at the moment.
There's probably an argument where you could probably go Ice Papali'i and Nikora, the incumbents in the back row for New Zealand. But he's got to be putting some pressure on those boys, eh?
Has to be, man.
I would play him.
So you put him over. Who would you leave out? Ice or
Maybe
Nikora?
Ice. Nah, Nikora hasn't been up to his best, but I don't think you can leave Nikora out.
Sam?
Okay, this has been my thought of the day, really. I think on paper, right now, the last couple of weeks, Laban's my first player I put on the team sheet at the moment.
I like it.
He's everything that the Warriors have needed for a very, very long time. When you got the old dog on the left hand side, and then on the left edge, and then you got Laban on the right, it creates two contrasts of players in terms, like obviously Cape Will and Laban. Laban's is that workhorse. He's that massive aerial threat in the middle of the field, which the Warriors have been missing for a very, very long time. And the kid's tough, man. The kid is tough. And I remember last year when they signed Laban before they signed Liquor, I was like, hey, what's going on? It was all smoke and mirrors for us, because we're like, Liquor's this wonder kid, blah, blah, blah. And as much as more I think about it now, you can see what Webby was thinking, because he goes, this kid's magic. This kid's he's going to be the player that's going to win the Warriors a premiership.
Yeah.
He's going to be.
He falls into that category of, like, say, the back row of the Nanai, the Hila Maluki kind of physique. But I think what he has over those guys is the work. He's probably got a bit of Capewell in his game these days. He's got that work rate. He's got that dog. He'll do all those little things. Whereas I feel a lot of those other second rows won't do that stuff. But he's also got the aerial threat, the offload. He's got the fend, the step. He's got all the skills and the pass. So, he's been amazing.
I'll tell you what. Throwing it back to Fast and Furious again, he's like unlimited gears on that gut joker. Just doesn't seem to run out. He's just like an unreal player at the moment.
It's me going through my 20 speed. That they do in Fast and Furious.
Yeah, like he's up there for I don't know. He's probably one of my favorite players in the WAS at the moment. Him and Dimitri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Booger boy.
Booger man.
How good. Aaron Clark once again as well.
Aaron Clark, can't leave him out of any conversation. And we already said it earlier today. C&K, just being able to slot into the halves and have a game like that. I mean, that's crazy, really. I mean, that try he got. Was that Laban he kind of bumped off, or was that Ali?
Yeah.
No, it was Laban. No,
it was Laban because I thought I thought they knocked it in.
I thought he knocked it onto him.
Yeah. But no, unreal. I thought the Broncos needed to take Willison off earlier because he obviously looked injured. Get our boy off there, rest him up.
He still played fucking mean though, and that's what I want to highlight.
Mean, but he was wobbling around.
Take him off. He was wobbling.
Take him off.
He was the only forward actually doing anything. Payne was just, doing his shit, and no one cares in that team anymore, do they?
Nah. Was Payne doing this shit? Payne was just.
He did one bump off and bounced off a few people, made a line break, just couldn't connect. Yeah,
one crab walk. Yeah. No, I think Xavier. Actually, Jordan Ricky was actually really good for them too.
He's been immense in the last couple of weeks, and you can't leave him out of a Kiwis jersey at the moment because he's been standout for the Broncos the last sort of 3-4 weeks.
And when they looked most likely, it was on his edge, the Broncos too. So defensively, he was getting after it mahi-wise. He's just an animal, really. It's a bit unfortunate in the team and how they're travelling, but I thought Ricky was also great. All right, we've already spent quite a bit of time on the Warriors, so we'll move on.
Just one more. How good was it to see AKP not even full flight, but run away?
Actually, we'll get into that a little bit. It might take an injury in the wings, but I think, if either Ronaldo or Isako go down, it's pretty much. I know he's definitely eligible, but AKP must be a shout for a Kiwis jumper.
Sure.
Because who else is there? Dallin has made it clear he wants to play for Tonga. Chance is probably a shout if you're trying to fit Chance, Tane, and Ponga in. That's probably what they'll do, I reckon. But I think he's a shout. I think in the right system and the right team, you just can't buy speed, and shit, he's got it. Well, you can technically buy the drug speed, but you can't.
There's obviously that conversation for Marzu as well because he's been
been great. Yeah, Marzu has been really good actually recently.
Especially under the high ball as well, where his massive weaknesses of being short. He's actually took it. He's taken it. Yeah.
He was an out-and-out target for most teams the last couple of years, but he's definitely shored that up. Talking about Marju, we'll go Knights 36, Titans 26. Titans valiant, but Knights get it. Ponga looked great. Thoughts on this game, Sammy?
Yeah, this was quite a nice. I was in Hamner all weekend, so it was a nice game to come back to, lie on the couch, and just sort of, melt away at. Your boy Curtis Morin go over the line. I was just like, did he get it on?
No.
Did he get it on? No,
I did not. He was a bit of a cold streak though.
Yeah,
he was gone 5 games without scoring. So the old wallet was getting thin. So I didn't have it on, and then he got it. But
see, and this is where I think the Knights aren't going to be competitive coming into the finals. They let the Titans back in the game at that middle period, either side of the half sort of thing. Playing against a team that sort of just doesn't care that it's out there to play a bit of disruptive football, and Knight, they've got a wicked team, but I just can't see them if they come up against Panthers. They could probably beat, but Roosters, Sharkies on their day, yes, and definitely not against the Warriors. Warriors smoke them all day.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right, Jase, what do you reckon?
Kind of wish Fletcher Sharp was Kiwi.
He's been playing fucking man.
He's so good. What about the old Kiwi Dane Gagai?
Yeah,
Actually, that's not a bad shout because he's eligible.
he's eligible.
Yeah.
Jack,
Well, who's
And,
that?
and he's been playing fucking unreal the last sort of 6
Bro,
weeks.
he's been good, bro.
And he's a
Wait,
centre.
I mean,
he only played 41 minutes. Maybe he went off injured.
No, they took him off precautionary because he was limping. So at the half,
Well, rested him up for the Kiwis,
rest
bruh.
him up. Because who you got centres wise? Who have we got again? Timoko and we were
Timoko.
thinking C&K at one stage.
Casey McLean.
Casey McLean. Oh, yeah. When does he come back from his hand injury?
It's not till finals, eh? I don't think.
Geez, it would have been great if they didn't make it. Then he could have just been
Oh,
fully
I
ready.
know.
Would have been fully ready to go.
At least
but-
Storm are making the finals, so that's good for you.
I mean, it just opens a few more depth options for the Kiwis with the change to the origin rule.
Yeah.
So we haven't even mentioned Kyle Weeks yet. So,
Kyle.
all right. Tigers go down against the Dragons 22-24. I thought the Dragons would actually pump these guys.
So did I. So did I.
I had them
Drag.
the way they've been playing. I thought Dragons they've had that grit, but they seem to have unlocked a bit of attack. But Tigers are up for it. Thoughts on this game, Jase?
The Dragons, man. I just really want the Dragons to win their next few and Broncos lose and see the Broncos get wooden spoon.
Fuck yeah. God,
That's all I'm riding on at the moment.
It's like- have you got money on? Can you put a bid on for someone to come last? No.
Probably too late
On the
now.
tab? Too late. They won't be paying enough.
Their young forward pack, man, is insane for the Dragons.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
good, even though I made
The Couchmans.
even though I made a reel making
Couchman
fun of them.
twins.
But
Yeah, Catchment
Yeah.
Twins, Hamish Stewart, Egan, that's so good.
yeah, give them a couple more years. They're all staying, next year. So who are they getting in the forwards? Keon Kalo and Matagi,
Yeah.
Are they getting another forward too? Can't remember, but yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, Cody
What about-
Nicodemus.
I mean, they're
Luke
getting some.
Metcalf, unlucky.
I mean, geez, that's some damaged goods. That was my first question mark when they signed him for that much money.
Yeah.
Is I couldn't pay someone that much who just at most will give you 6 NRL games a season. It's just
It's insane.
unfortunately it's just what it is. Like he just cannot put a season together. Whether it's just the way his body's made up, I'm not sure, but it's just not normal to
Yeah.
get that many those sort of
I was going to
injuries.
say, it cracked me up, but that's probably the wrong wording. But like last week after he had his mean game when I was like, fuck, I wish we had him still. And then he injured himself just doing a goal kick. I was like, and this is why I knew at the start we probably
That's
shouldn't
the
have him.
problem. Yeah. If he could put a season together, he could be the Dally M, but he just
Yeah.
It's just I feel sorry for him because obviously that's not ideal. Someone with his talent not being able to stay on the field, eh? So what about
At
you?
the moment, he's just a daily hammy. That's what he's
Oh,
doing.
he's in the Tom Travojevic class. He just can't.
Yeah, 100%.
There's something their way their bodies put together that doesn't suit the training or the gameplay or whatever. But
I don't know.
Anyway,
just have noodles like me, bro. I've never done a hemi.
have you done
play
any
sport, brother.
intense running? Yeah. All right. Storm got a bye, so they got 2 points. All right. MVKs, lads. Lads.
Well, hard one.
MVKs 3-2-1. Shout out to Mortgage IQ for sponsoring the most valuable Kiwi segment. Sammy and Jase will do our 1 point each, but we'll start with you, Sammy. Who was your 1 point?
1 point for me. Just we've banged on about him hard out in the Raiders game, and Tapani was out and out the best player on that field, and he gets my 1 point. Yeah, 57 minutes. That 2.24 play of the ball, man. Fuck the. He's fuck. Like I said before, that just created something crazy good for them. So yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously,
And he managed it.
You got to try as well.
Get a try. he manages to stay on his feet a lot too, which helps with the play the ball.
Yeah.
He looks absolutely like incredibly hard to put down.
He's got those long legs, eh?
Yeah. So
you speak like I remember Kane Evans from the Roosters. He had those long ass legs that could just hold up a building if need be.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the best parts of his game is he barely ever gets put down on the ground.
Yeah.
All right, Jase, who was your 1 point, brother?
Well, this was freaking hard this week.
It's never
my
easy,
1 point,
mate.
and it's hard just giving him one, is going to be Aaron Clark. I don't know what to say. Bro was amazing again. Stop being amazing and then have a good game and you might get 3 points, bro. You're always good. It's just hard to he always does that.
You the points. Yeah, it almost becomes you get accustomed to it, eh? So then you don't. It's not out of the ordinary, so you don't feel like you need to give him points.
He's the best 13 in the game at the moment, hands down.
Sammy, your 2 point.
He just needs to play more minutes, and then I can agree with the best 13 in the competition.
Yeah, I find that interesting. I want him playing more, but yeah, anyway.
Because he only plays at the last 10 minutes of that second half. Hey, have you noticed that?
Yeah.
So the big minutes through the middle of that second half are played by someone else, and then he comes on and finishes the game. Which, hey, masterstroke because it's working.
Yeah, I'd like to see him play a bit longer. 2 points for you, Sammy.
I think everyone knows who I'm going to pick here, but Nafahu White gets my 2 again. He's just instrumental man.
Yes.
He plays under 50 minutes at the moment, and he puts up the meters that he does was 171 and 81 posts. Didn't get the 100 this week. Didn't get the 100 posts this week, but I remember him when he came on the second stint. When he came on the second stint, he just carried off the ruck short as, and he dragged 5 people behind him. And it was like, what the hell? He's better than Payne Haas at the moment for me. That's, just in terms of what he's producing. And once again, this one rattles me. The 32 kick return meters. They must kick it to him on the full if he's sometimes when he's short, and that's where he's getting it.
Yeah, maybe, but it's not often you get that.
What the hell?
All right, Jase, your 2 points, mate.
My 2 points goes to Tapeni. He willed that win, and Sam just talked about him before, so he got the dub for them.
Nice.
He just suits that team.
He does.
Yeah, he's a Raider through and through. Would look good in a Warriors jersey there.
He would.
All right, Sammy, who's your 3 points? Your maximum points.
This was easy because we've talked about him probably the most, and it's Jacob Laban for me. What he provides aerial wise, motor wise, everything like that. And this is going to go. This is my play of the round or something like this is Jacob Laban.
Yeah, his
pure instinct. He has no regard for his body up in the air. Get up, set. He's especially with his disrupting call at the moment. I'm surprised he doesn't get called for it because it's been called lately of late, and it's only been called in the goal line, not before. So that's why he's getting away with it.
Oh yes, yep, good point. But no, he's a freak.
He's a freak, and he's scoring tries, man. He'd have to be in everyone's like film watch on the next week for the next game. He'd be one of the first players you're looking at because that's what if I was a coach, I'd be like, right, how do we contain this Jacob Laban fella?
Yeah. Well put, mate. Jason, your 3 points.
Just everything Sam said. Jacob Laban, he's insane. And just going on what Sam was saying, it must be hard coming up against the Warriors at the moment because sweet, let's concentrate on Jacob Laban. How are we going to stop him? And then the other side, you've got Lecker playing at centre.
Yeah.
It's just a mission to come against that team at the moment. But Jacob Laban, man, he was my player of the week, obviously. Probably my player of the month so far. This what he's put on in the last 4 weeks has been insane.
Yeah. No, he's been an absolute freak, especially over, like you said, the last 4 months. But just to see him rise from one of the lesser spoken about junior signings at the Warriors. But the writing was on the wall after that Maldives game this year, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's only
He was doing
22
all
as
that.
well.
Yeah, he was doing all that in that Maldives game, and I was thinking, oh shit, he looks good this year. But with Leka obviously carrying what he had done the year before, Cape Well, he wasn't top of the list, but Leka comes in, and he has just not dropped hasn't dropped the ball. He's just taken every opportunity he's gotten. So shout out to Jacob Laban.
I feel like coming into Ultimate Warrior, sort of, thrusting him in like, how he does interviews and geeing up himself. Like, I feel as though that would perfectly fit Jacob Laban. Jason, do you know who the Ultimate Warrior?
He might be a bit young.
Yeah. Just cream rising to the top. Just
yeah.
With my little.
I don't know where that came out of, but it had me Ultimate Warrior just hyping him up.
Cream came out, I think. Cream came out, bro.
Cream rising to the top is this.
Do you know what cracks me up the most about Jacob? Is he'll score a try, he'll do a mean hit or something, and the camera pan on him, and he just looks unfazed.
Blank faced. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, hey guys.
He's just like,
I just played a foosball. I'm just trying to think. Joseph Tarpany, where is he? I was just updating the leaderboard, and it's like
he was near the top, isn't he?
Abarn, Crossland, Willison, Clark, Fisher Harris. Jesus, where is he? Oh, here he is. So what's he got? What did you give him? You gave him 2 and a 1, so he gets 3.
2 and a 1, yeah.
He gets 3.
Yeah, so he'll go up to 11 points. J Taps. All right. We had an Aaron Clark point just to keep him chucking along up front there.
Yeah. Just chipping away.
Willison had jumped him for a week, but then all you wise bias supporters keep giving him points now.
Also, honourable mention to Cody Nikarima.
Yeah.
And probably C&K.
C&K was unreal. Yeah, bro. I'll just paste him, then I'll...
Have I talked about Nafahu White yet?
No, I don't think you mentioned it, bro.
No,
okay,
who's that?
It was real hard not to give him a point, man.
Just give him one then, bro.
No,
yeah. Don't be shy.
I gave it to Clark instead.
Warriors bias.
What did I do there? Almost there. Sorry, lads. I'll paste this guy in the right spot. Now I've lost Joseph Tarpany again. Oh, there he is.
He's having a nightmare.
What happened?
Do you want to see my new Lego while we're waiting? You want to see my new Lego?
Man. Show us your Lego. Better than Lego.
Transformers!
It's another one.
Yo, who's that one? That's a bit fuzzy.
That's Soundwave.
Yo, Soundwave's like one of the OGs.
Soundwave's one of my favourites. Hell yeah, bro.
Samwave.
Why is this not working? Sorry, guys.
Samwave and Optimus.
Bro, I've been doing this job in town, and these landscapers came in, and he's called Meg Landscaping or something.
Yeah.
And he's got them like the Decepticons and like Megatron thing as his badge for his company.
True.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought he used straight away, but then I was like, oh, I got to take a photo, and then he drove off. He'd like just finished up. I was like, that cracks me up, man.
Crack up.
All right, we've got here MVK leaderboard. We have got first place Aaron Clark on 24, second place Xavier Willison, big extra plug on 20, James Fisher Harris, the Licky of Doom, he's on 17 points, Tamati Martin's on 15, tied for fourth place with Keanu Kinney. Nafahu White is in fifth position, 14 points, Jamani Sako 12 points, Joseph Tarpany and Jacob Laban on 11 points. So there we go. All right. Kiwi moment of the round. You kind of said yours, eh? Sam, you said like Laban's performance.
Yeah. What did you say yours, Sam? Sorry?
Laban. I added it into the 3 point.
Okay. Well, I can't go
Laban.
Laban.
Have one, Jase?
I kind of had Laban as well. I will go. Maybe I'll just go C&K's try. That was mean because Laban's involved as well.
Yeah, Laban is involved.
And then the try celebration, like, also to put a kick up in the end goal like that was insane.
Yeah.
And because did you see old who was that side? Was it Karapani? Thought he was going to go out wide, and then he was just left out there, and Gallon gave him the what up afterwards as well.
Oh, sad. Oh, I forgot about
But,
Katapani too, 'cause he was on the
Yeah.
Kiwi squad last year.
That's right. But yeah, I would
another
see
winger's
K's try.
option. Seeing
this year.
K's try, great moment. Laban's performance, obviously that was outstanding. Just trying to go something outside of those, but it's pretty
luck.
hard to, eh? It's pretty hard to. I mean, Cody Nicodema's try was nice. I think his performance
What about
was
Taps?
great.
He got a try.
Taps had a great try. He actually had a great game. Actually, I'm going to go Taps. We're going to go a Kiwi moment of the round. I think, like I said earlier, I think Joseph Tarpany pretty much willed that team to victory that week, or this week, and his try was outstanding. So, yeah, shout out to Taps. I'll give him my Kiwi moment of the round, the big dog over at Canberra Raiders there. All right, round 27? No, I've gone one too many. Round 26. 25.
Round
I've gone right to the end. 25 Thursday night. The Penrith Panthers are on Thursday night again. They've really got a run of these, don't they? Versus the Storm at 9:50 New Zealand time. Storm taking on Penrith. Oh, interesting. Should be a Penrith win. What do you reckon, Jase?
Penrith. I reckon Penrith win, but Storm, man, never write them out. Like they could do something, but Penrith win. And
Okay. Leota to watch. Leota's to watch. All right, Brill. Mr. Brill, what do you reckon?
See, I reckon this is where shit hits the fan for the Panthers. And a game against the Storm who have backs against the wall. I think the Storm, I'm going to go, I'm going to go Storm. They're at home. Thursday night. They love it on a Thursday night at Amy Park.
Was to seal up second spot.
Storm to upset. Yeah, actually,
and then,
okay.
And then hunt down the Roosters.
Okay, yes, I like that. Okay, so I'm going the Storm to win as well. Just to prop the Warriors position up. Sweet. All right, Canberra Raiders take on the Broncos. A few Kiwis in this game. Sam, who wins this one? Who wins this one?
Raiders on the Friday night game at fucking in front of their crowd. They smoked the Broncos here, man. I think they're building to try get that bloody 8th spot. So I can't not choose the Raiders right now. And Broncos are just hapless, fucking cowless, fucking weak-gutted dog.
Yeah. Going hard in the paint against the Broncos here. Hey, and also a side note, I believe this has been announced today that this is Papali'i's last home game for the Raiders. So,
oh yeah,
he's retiring. So this should be a big match for them if they're going to get up. It has to be this week for Big Papa. So I'm going Raiders as well. Broncos haven't really shown us much. Raiders are improving. I'm going Raiders for mine. Joseph Tarpany again to have a big game because you know how much Papali'i means to Joe. They've been teammates for a very long time. So
absolutely,
Joseph Tarpany to have an absolute crazy game. Jase, what about you, mate?
I just got to get the jacket out. Raiders.
Must Raiders. Nice.
Raiders. Team Moko to watch. I just want to see Broncos come last, to be honest.
We all do, brother.
All right. The Dolphins take on the Parramatta Eels on Friday, 10 p.m. This could be scrappy. Dolphins should win. Dolphins should win. The Eels have done it for the last 6 weeks, so they're just bringing teams down to their level, and they're having scrappy games with people. And I don't know if Dolphins have got the resilience to not have a scrappy game with them. So I'm going to throw this out there. I reckon.
I know what you're going to say, and I agree.
I reckon the Eels, they're going to rattle them. But then again, the Dolphins could put 60 on them. But
yeah.
It's enough of a flip of the coin match for me to put my nuts on the line and say Parramatta Eels to get the upset here.
Suncorp though, man. Suncorp.
It is. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I don't know. I'm going to go Eels. What about you, Sammy?
Yeah. So if the Dolphins played with the sort of flair they had last week, which was fuck all, then Eels are going to easily contest them and beat them. But Dolphins are all firing all cylinders. They're at Suncorp. I'm going to go Dolphins just on because of what they need to.
Yep, fair enough. Good points, Jason.
I'm D's up. Dolphins all the way.
D's nuts.
D's up.
D's up, bruh. Dolphins.
The Fins, baby.
Dolphins
Alright.
eat eels for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
They probably do. Actually.
Yeah.
They probably would eat the old eel. Yeah. All right. Knights take on the Seagulls in McDonald Jones Stadium Saturday afternoon. It's pretty hard to not pick the Knights. I can't pick the Seagulls. What about you, Sam?
Yeah, Knights at the 5 o'clock slot or the Arvo game at McDonald
Yeah.
Stadium. If it's a sunny day, this is
Newcastle.
Knights.
Yeah.
Knights running riot. Has got it over the plus on the papers on Sunday morning.
Correct. I feel the same way. Jase, what do you reckon?
Knights all the way. It's hard to go on the Fosball at the moment because it's just someone hasn't pumped up the Fosball.
Yeah. Foz, I feel for you, mate. Hope you get a kill. Another couple kills for the end of the season. But I can't see it coming on an afternoon game in Newcastle at home. All right. Rabbitohs take on the Wars, a core stadium in Sydney. Third place plays seventh place. Rabbitohs finding a bit of their mojo. What do you reckon, Sam?
Yeah, this is a tough one for me because I just think what the Rabbits have showed, if Cody Walker is playing the game he plays like he did last week, this will send the shits up the Warriors because they're going to put it behind them, and Warriors don't like turning. So I go Warriors 14 plus, just because I think that forward pack is a fucking nightmare for any team right now, and that's what the Warriors are built on. Right?
Yep.
Jase?
I reckon that forward pack is going to get in Cody's head.
Yeah,
And then make him do stupid stuff. And like our forward pack, or most of our boys, but like our forward pack can be quite cheeky and like get lippy.
that's exactly what Fish is going to do to him. I can see it right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Fish has been up in everyone's face the last couple of weeks, and he's going to get into fuck. Actually, yeah, that's good.
And
That's
that's
what I
the
reckon,
key. That's the key to probably getting over South Sydney is just getting in Cody Walker's head.
And our boys are going to come out strong. And this is a bit of a for the bets later, but I reckon Fish first try. I reckon he's just going to come out hot.
Yeah, but
I reckon he's
Fishy
just going to.
first try.
Yeah, I reckon he's just going to come out and show this pack and like just shut Cody up straight away.
Well, there you go. Sam, did I already ask you? You said Warriors, didn't you?
14 plus, not 30.
That's right, because that would jinx us. I'll go in the Warriors. Can't see a hiding on the cards, but I see us getting there. I see us getting there. The one thing that has me worried is the halfback situation.
It's the halfback situation.
Hey, if we had our halves, I'd be like, oh, we'll give them a hiding. But like you said, our full pack is elite. I think it's probably light years in front of the South Sydney one. So I see us pumping them up the middle and just really setting it up. I think it's going to be a good battle, though. Kiwi to watch. Brandon Smith coming up against the Warriors. He always plays well against the Wars. Right.
Just on the Wars, bro.
Hmm?
How good was it having SJ in the commentary and then talking about the Kiwi boys?
Yeah,
it's great. It's great.
Fuck, it was refreshing.
Like having him on the Wars and he wasn't being like biased, but he was just talking about Kiwi boys in general.
Yeah,
Fuck, that was insane. It was so good.
It's just good to have someone like him on the panel. I've been liking a bit of JWH as well. I've been liking to see a bit of Hargreaves on the panel. Yeah, so he's been good. All right, Dragons take on the Doggies. They usually play some of their best footy against the Doggies. They're Dragons, so they'll be up for this. Dragons obviously, but Bulldogs will be licking their wounds after the last couple of weeks. So Dragons are riding a bit of a high.
Dragons 2 wins, soon to make it 3.
Yep,
You reckon? Oh yeah, we got Dragons. I'll stick with the Doggies for one more week.
Only reason I say Dragons is they're back home, right? They're finally back home after their winning ways, and Valentine Holmes has been playing some fucking incredible football for them, and he's Sloane's been phenomenal as well. Dragons put a performance against the Doggies, man. Those tough white boys and those forwards, man. They'll go against this Doggies.
Yep, Dragons and Bulldogs usually have a pretty good battle against each other, so the Dragons, I'm going to stick with the Bulldogs just for one more week, but if they can't get this dub, the old line is the pen's coming out, and I put in a line through
Yeah.
the Doggies. Titans play Sharks Sunday afternoon. Titans get a lot of Sunday games, don't they? 15th plays 5th. A lot of points in both these teams. Thoughts on this one, Jase? Who you picking?
I think I still have to go to Sharks. It's hard to go against them. They're still, what are they? 5th?
5th, yep.
Yeah, 5th. Yeah, I think they can still do it against the Titans, but then the Titans are also a team to watch out for because when they want to turn it on, they can.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Titans. Every week you have to say they probably shouldn't beat this team, but you have to be careful because they can come out and put points on.
Titans is a team that if you're at the casino and the dealer pulls out an ace, you buy that insurance.
You never buy insurance, brother. Fuck off.
That's the biggest habit I've ever seen.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever bought insurance in the casino.
I've never bought insurance.
I'm like,
what about you, Sammy? What about you, Sammy?
Yeah, this is the same thought mentality with the Bulldogs it is with the Sharks. With you, Lennie. I'll pick them this week. If come next couple of weeks, if they don't beat the Titans, I'm like, this is not a team that's going to be a premiership.
Yep, I agree. I tend to agree. The Sharks for me as well. You have to take them, but I mean, it's just not out of possibility that Titans could roll them. But you have to go Sharks. Similar, yeah, same with the Bulldogs. If they don't win this, I'll be like, ooh, you need to put the line through them for sure. All right, first place Roosters.
That's so weird to see. First.
Take on 14th place West Tigers at Art Trellian Stadium.
How do you do Love Heart? I don't know. Fuck.
I reckon Tigers get this, eh?
You fucking wanker.
I reckon Tigers get this. Wouldn't this just be hilarious, though? It'll just be worth a laugh.
Don't want it. I hate it so much.
It would be classic rugby league.
It would be. What about you, Sammy? Who are you going?
Tigers.
Fuck, right. So this is, you've struck fear into my mind. Okay. The thing is, it's gonna, if West Tigers win, there's two scenarios. West Tigers win, or we put 60 on them. That's the only two. But it's not. There's
no middle ground.
There's no middle ground. There's either one or the other. Like, but I thought about it this afternoon as well. It's just like, what do the Roosters do? Do they pull away from some of their players and let their fringe players start for minutes against these guys and hope they get the win? You know, and with two games left against, I think they've got an easy ass fucking ride home, which doesn't suit the Warriors.
I think that's like a weakness, having a soft draw home. We've that time the Warriors made the finals, I think that just didn't help us at all, You go in kind of underdone, so hard to know.
It's a hard one because I think the fucking Mark the one whether he was gets fucking who
they're playing Dolphins next week. Then they've got
lose that too.
Then they got the Rabbitohs last round. Of course they did.
Yeah, well they always play Rabbitohs last.
And then the Rabbitohs will get them.
And then there'll be suspensions, and then you won't have any of your team for finals.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I think it's imperative we win this game just for the title race, because depending on what happens because they're in a position where they can watch the games before them and actually and they can change their squad out if they needed to.
Yeah, I think they still put their best squad on this week because you want to be putting a margin between us and yourselves. So
yeah, I can't see them putting their
pulling
team
back yet. No, maybe the last week. No, but then there's South, so they wouldn't do that either. I mean, if they're going to come first anyway, you'd probably do it. If the outcome was like, we'll be first regardless, then you just wouldn't. You'd rest players. See,
the Warriors play after the Roosters, but the next 2 weeks as well.
Okay, yeah.
Roosters have got a Friday night game against the Rabbitohs from memory, and then I think it's a Saturday and maybe a Sunday game. I can't remember what I said, but
yeah, I think it's a Sunday, against the Knights. It's a Sunday.
Yes, it's Sunday. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Sunday against the Knights. So
I got a ticket.
that works well for the Warriors as well.
So, yeah, it does. It does, because then they can look at that and go,
yep.
we need a win, or it doesn't really matter what we do. We'll be second regardless. So, All right. Jase, did you say who? You said Roosters, did you?
I'll say Roosters.
I want to say Tigers. Up the Tigers. Come on, Benji. Do us a
Benji
favour,
Ball.
mate. Benji Ball, yeah. Benji Balls. All right. Do you have a best bet, guys? Best bet, value bet for the people at home? Jase, we'll go with you first. You said James Fisher-Harris first try.
James Fisher-Harris is for first try. Obviously, get on any time for my value. My best bet is Timoko anytime against the Broncos, I reckon.
Okay, yep. I mean, they've been
Broncos
leaking.
They've been leaking.
Yeah.
Broncos are in all sorts at the moment, so that's my bets.
You just want Timoko to do what he done the week before. Get that first try.
Yeah.
He just ran through like 7 people.
Yeah.
And then got a try. It was random. All right. Sammy, did you have a best bet and a value bet?
Yeah. So my best bet is going to be once again the Kiwi wingers, and this one actually includes Marju as well. So it's Marju. I'm saying Dallin just because of the Warriors Kiwis thing.
Oh, he's captain the Kiwis. He's captain the Kiwis.
Yeah,
mate.
exactly.
So
and then Isako against the Eels. They're leaking on the edges like that. So just those three, and then my best bet is still I've got to get it one week. The Whahu White gets a try against the West Tigers this week. I can see it. And
hopefully he does.
God, he came close last week.
Yeah.
And then Xavier Willison doubles this. It's usually about $56 for that. So I'm banking on that. It has to happen.
Yeah, has to. For me, my best bet is a Brandon Smith try, Warriors win, same game multi, and that's it. I'm just going to ride that.
How good?
I reckon. If I wasn't on the piss with the boys, I would have done my usual and had Xavier Willison anytime. But
What do you got, Willison or Ricky?
Willison.
See, 100%. I did my same game multi of the Warriors, and it was a Warriors backline multi, and I picked one Broncos player. Stupid.
And
and it was Willison.
And it wasn't Willison, obviously.
So, because I usually always put Willison in my multis, and I was like, nah, fuck, through the middles, blah, blah, blah. But then, obviously, the halves changed, and the gaps opened up a little bit, and I was like, fuck, hindsight's a great thing, but I picked Katoni Staggs. But,
yeah.
I'm not, if he's an Australian centre, fuck, we're ripping him to shreds.
Yeah, he was average. He was average, on the weekend.
Bro, he's been average. He's been average since first game of Origin. He got.
Yeah, true. Good point. Sweet. Oh, that's everything. All right.
Yo.
So Jason, if they want to use their karu fatu to like, I was going to say, look at us. That gives it away, doesn't it?
Look at us. Oh, Spotify. Spotify videos. No, they'll use YouTube.
All right, and for their tardingers, where will they head to?
Any good, decent podcast platforms.
Yes, we're on all the good ones. And if they're going to follow us, not home, where should they follow us?
To Facebook. They should follow us to TikTok. Follow us to the Instagram. Follow us to the Manly
Pornhub. What?
Oh, bro.
Oh,
bro.
Disgusting.
Did I share my? Oh shit! Did I share my browser?
Can't believe you still use that site.
Is it still going? Is it?
No, it's actually called Warriors Hub now, isn't it? Best plays to romanticize with.
Best place to get you off.
Yeah, we better end it on that. No, thanks for listening. We've been the Kiwi NRL podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on all the things we just said. As per usual, up the wires. Give the Kiwi. Good night. Too late. Didn't count.
No, it did.
Didn't count. It's gone.
It's gone. I'll edit it out. No, I wouldn't do that. Poos.
You know what it takes, and you're ready today to take them all on. You got the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give it.